So Real Madrid have the chance to extend their win to 20 games. They are the only team in the Champions League to win all 6 of their group games. Absolutely flying in confidence. If you're watching after the game and Almeria have beaten Real Madrid, let me know in the comments and I will buy you dinner, a house, a car, or whatever else I could probably buy you, because I doubt it's going to happen. But who knows? Let's talk tactics. So scoring 2 or more goals in each of their last 11 games for Real Madrid. They're almost unstoppable at the moment. The stats from the Almeria against Real Madrid don't exactly go in favour of Almeria. 17-1, I think, is their scoring out of the last 3 games. Real Madrid completely just destroying each team they play. So I wouldn't feel bad if you're an Almeria fan. They are just unstoppable. And one of the main reasons is this guy. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can't really talk about him enough, but the stats there clearly state the goal scoring form he's in for both club and country, as you see there. 3 goals in Bilbao all the way down. Only game he hasn't scored in there against Liverpool and against Malaga, in which they won 2-1. But it's just outstanding. It is unquestionable, the talent that this guy has and the ability that he has to score. I know there was one comment asking what's the difference between Gareth Bale and Cristiano Ronaldo, and that stat there just sums up his goals. Gareth Bale pitches in a fair amount of goals, don't get me wrong. Both of them have blistering speed, but Cristiano Ronaldo just has that ability to get into goal-scoring areas. Gareth Bale creates a lot of goals as well, but Ronaldo is just a unique player. That he's always in the right place at the right time. He creates his own opportunities, and he's just got that knack for finishing. And he's 5 years older than Gareth Bale, so we don't know if Gareth Bale will catch up. But Ronaldo scoring unstoppably. If you look at their formation in the last game, they went with a 4-4-2. Hernandez has been doing well to link up play up there. Cristiano Ronaldo, as we know, scored another penalty kick. And they went with a 4-4-2, which I think Ancelotti's favouring a little bit more now. They did leave some players out because they'd already qualified, and they still won the game comfortably 4-0. But that midfield partnership of Illarramendi and Toni Kroos is a very good partnership. Both of them similar players. Illarramendi a little more defensive minded, which allows Toni Kroos to push into these higher areas and link up play. But what a tactic that I'm going to talk about really quick for Real Madrid is their surprising ability to score from corner kicks or create goal-scoring opportunities from cross balls. They have an unbelievable amount of athleticism in their team. Gareth Bale scored a bullet of a header, but other teams are marking them zonally. If you don't know what zonal marking is, I can explain it really quick. It's when you mark the zones in the box. So say the ball's coming in here. This is Real Madrid's attacking lineup, which they start very deep in their own, like in this box area. They time their runs so that they've got a good 10, 15 yards to try and get in the air. But if you're marking zonally, it means you've marked like this zone, this zone, this zone, this zone, and this zone. So you've got your own zone. But here's a quick fact for zonal marking. If I'm marking a zone, I'm usually in like 4 or 5 yards. How much height can I generate in that 4 or 5 yard box? Not a lot. If you're running at a good speed, imagine Gareth Bale running at you at his 4.2 like 40-second dart speed, running at you and getting in the air. It's impossible to defend, and that's what happened against Ludogorets. He put the ball in the back of the net. Ronaldo can jump higher than most people on a standing start, so give him another 5 or 6 yards, and he's going to just out-jump you and anyone else easily. So if you're marking Real Madrid from corners, set pieces, get as tight as you can. I know it might be a little bit annoying to have all this free space in here, and it's just a matter of who can get there quickest, but you're going to give yourself a better task if you step to them in this area and mark them right here. Don't give them the space. Get as tight as you can to them, because if you just mark this area, you're allowing for an easy run into this box to get the goals in. And if you see their goals against Ludogorets, Arbeloas came from a Ronaldo header that was deflected. The penalty from Cristiano Ronaldo was a header from Varane. He rose above the defenders and headed it. The defender handballed it on the line. Gareth Bale's header into the top corner. They're scoring a lot across balls, which is so frightening because they're amazing on the deck. But if they're adding this to their game, this is a clear way and an easy way that managers out there should know, is that if you're going to defend against any team who have got good aerial ability, you can't mark zonal. It's just criminal. So if you look at Almeria's formation, they like to go with what everyone seems to be going right now is a 4-2-3-1. I think they've got to drop that back to a standard 4-5-1 against Real Madrid, playing that 2 holding midfielders to try and stop traffic going through the middle. If you're going to play a 4-2-3-1, then those 2 holding midfielders have to be holding midfielders, especially against a team like Real Madrid. And you have to create a bank of 6. And I might sound like I'm on repeat, but maybe one of these days the managers will watch and realise that this is what Atletico Madrid do. They're the only team that have the key to kind of stopping Real Madrid, is because they have banks. They have a bank of defensive ability here. that stops, and these defensive midfielders try and cut out the passes in there, but don't overcommit. Then you have another bank of your 3 attacking players who need to act like defenders to try and stop the through balls early and the wide balls. And then you have your lone striker, who they did it so well with Diego Costa when he played at Atletico Madrid. And don't get me wrong, Mandzukic does it good as well, is that you need to force the ball to one area. So force it wide maybe. Force it to try and come down this side, which happens to have Gareth Bale. So I guess, you're going to have to struggle there. And don't overcommit. This is what defenders have to do, these teams have to do. They have to work as one massive unit to try and show Real Madrid to one side. Because if you let them spread the ball and play, they're going to stretch you, they're going to find gaps, and you're going to concede a lot of goals. So there's my straightforward tip to Almeria. Hopefully they can try and execute it. I'm looking to see some sort of interesting results in the La Liga. Right now, it just seems that Barcelona are winning, Real Madrid are winning so comfortably, and it's very predictable. But we'll see what happens. If you're watching after the game, as I said, leave your comments in the section below whether I was right or wrong. Subscribe to TYT Sports. Follow us on Twitter at TYT Sports and me at Francis_Maxwell. Thanks again.